Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. Galen here, and if you watched my last video, you know I've been working on Scatter Terrain, Dungeon and Towncraft. I made tables out of Jenga blocks, and following up on that theme, today I'm going to make more tables from alternate materials, and some you may have never even thought of. In addition to the tables, stick around to the end of this video for a bonus build. I'm going to show you a few more things I made out of those handy dandy Jenga blocks. So stick around for that. It is going to be fun, cheap, and easy. Enough said, let's stop the talking and let's get to building. But first, let's pause for a little station identification. Welcome to the Real Killer DM channel, a channel dedicated to the pursuit of fun through tabletop gaming. In this episode, I'm making more Scatter Terrain tables of all different types and sizes. They're all super easy, but let's start with the most tedious type first. For these tables, I made actual legs. I start with various size popsicle sticks. You can get these at pretty much any hobby store or even the dollar store. Or you can always buy these tubs of handy dandy pre-cut pieces that I got from the Hobby Lobby. Now, when cutting your pieces to length, you could use a blade knife, although it's a bit tedious, and I would not recommend kitchen scissors at all. But what I use are these metal cutting shears or 10 snips. They make excellent cuts with minimal effort, and rarely do they split or splinter. Just be aware that if you buy the 10 snips that they come in straight as well as curved cutting blades. Make sure you get the straight cutters for best results. In addition to the assorted size craft sticks, you're going to need either toothpicks or wooden matches for the legs and some sort of glue. Wood glue, PVA glue, and Mod Podge work great, but I prefer super glue gel. It doesn't soak in as fast as regular super glue, and it's very easy to work with. The last thing I need to discuss before we start are the accessories on the tabletops. Most were made by bending and cutting up paper clips. The shields and weapons I got in packs from Reaper Miniatures, and I also 3D printed a bunch too. As far as the sprockets and cogs, I buy them in bulk also, but you can get them in these cool packs from the Hobby Lobby, and they have much better details and shapes. My friends, if you enjoy my content, please show me some love by smashing the like button and sharing with your friends. And if you're not already a subscriber, we would love to welcome you as the newest member of the Killer family. So I'm starting off by cutting some matchsticks for my legs. The general rule is one stick per set, so depending on how many tables you make, that's one match per table. I cut them 3/8 of an inch because I find that's a great size for 28mm play. After that, I dip them in super glue gel and I place them onto the bottom of my tabletop piece. I don't place them right on the edge, but rather slightly inset from both sides, and voila, my table is complete. Once the legs are finished drying, I do the brown wash dip and then just blot dry any excess spots. This makes a great stain and really brings out the grains of the wood. I personally hate wasting time painting wood to look like simulated wood. And then, last thing for this table, I'm going to glue on a shield and a few daggers so that I can use it in my blacksmith shop. Bonus build. So you're going to take that end that you cut off earlier and you're going to get a base. You're going to take a little of that glue and you're going to put that onto the base. Once you get the stick onto the base, add a couple of beads for some doorknobs and give it a quick brown wash dunk. You've got an easy peasy door. Of course, you could take it a step further and add some gears and levers and make a nice secret door. The next ones are so easy, a monkey could do them. For my long tables, which I also use as counters sometimes, especially in the bar scenes, I again use the craft sticks, but this time I use the wooden cubes from the dollar store as my legs. Simply glue one to either side, dunk it in the brown wash, and there it is. Table ready build in less than 30 seconds. As for my scrying tables, I kind of did the same thing. I started by selecting a few interesting pieces for my junk jewelry bins. I glued one of my wooden cubes to the bottom of an interesting lacy earring for the first, and then I glued a silver ball earring inside of a jeweled bead for a scrying ball, and then I glued that on top of the tabletop. Again, super fast and good looking. The second scrying table I made from a small gold picture frame. I removed the backing and I added a puffy gem sticker that I got from the dollar store. But this time, instead of a wooden cube, I glued on a toothpaste cap for the base. I can't say it enough. Super fast, super easy, super cheap, super good looking in a mage tower or a wizard's chamber. Finally, these last tables are my new favorite. They look so good for so little effort, it almost seems like cheating. And it's all thanks to these little X's that I use for the table legs. Anyone who has ever done a bathroom remodel has probably seen these little spacers. They are tile spacers. You can get them at any hardware store, Walmart, online, pretty much anywhere. All I know is they make fabulous table legs. Okay, now it's time for the extra bonus dollar store Jenga build that I promised you. I made shop or bar counters by simply cutting various lengths of craft stick and gluing them to the larger flat sides of the Jenga blocks. I like to leave gaps on some of the ends so that they can slide together to form whatever shape or size counter that I need. These particular ones I left with the excess after I did my brown wash dunk. Normally I blot them off after a good dunking, but since these are going to be the bar counters for my tavern scatter, I wanted them to be kind of messy, like drinks had been spilt on them. I really hope you like my video on 2-minute scatter craft tables and counters, and I really hope it inspires people to make cool crafts out of recycled and reusable material. Let's save our planet one craft at a time. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.